You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Now on the Mo Kelly Show, it's Tiffany Hobbs, the viral load. She'll speak of all the viral things social media can bring. Facebook, Insta, X, TikTok, the viral load with Tiffany Hobbs. Viral load, viral load, the viral load. Viral load with Tiffany Hobbs.
KFI AM 640. It's Later with Mo Kelly. She's back.
Woohoo!
She's more viral than ever.
I'm more
it's
viral.
Tiffany Hobbs with the viral load.
I'm here. Thank you so much for having me back. I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. Bad breakfast. Should have known a third or fourth bite.
Viral?
It was a viral thing. It certainly felt like I was being attacked in every way, but I'm back. And I'm happy to be back. And I have a load of stories to share with you as the load lady. Right, Mark? I'm the load lady. Yeah, he's nodding. It's radio.
He has a nickname for everybody.
I know. I happily lean into the load lady. Here we go. And speaking about viral challenges, and I heard you talking about viral challenges, things that are happening online that are viral, especially this week. There's another challenge that involves people physically contorting themselves into shapes to go viral. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the rapper and sometimes actress Nicki Minaj. You might be familiar with her. You might not, but she's a super popular recording artist. And she, back in 2013, had a song called High School. Now, the video accompanying the song involved Nicki Minaj, the artist, sitting down kind of poolside, and she had one leg lapped over the other.
Legs crossed.
She's kneeling, so it's definitely more advanced than just your simplified leg crossing. She's kneeling, one leg is bent over the other, and she's effectively balancing on both of her feet, but with her legs crossed in a kneeling position. Okay, hands are suspended, and it's all about looking cute. Well, 12 years later, after this song has debuted, people have taken up and started doing something called the Nicki Minaj High School Challenge. They are attempting to recreate the pose in various ways. But it's going beyond just doing what Nicki Minaj did, which is more or less, it's interesting, but it's not necessarily dangerous. It just requires flexibility.
No. The ones that I've seen, they're borderline dangerous. Actress Brie Larson did it on two cans on a table.
I'm getting to
Okay.
Nicki in 2013, not dangerous. Just take some flexibility. Now, 12 years later, people are taking it multiple notches up. And it's because of TikTok and virality and wanting people to, see what you're doing. So people are contorting themselves by crossing their legs, and they're not doing it on flat surfaces. No, they are balancing on everything from stacks of books. So imagine one.
No, you don't have to imagine. You can just tune into our YouTube feed right now. You can see it.
Tune in. There's a young lady balancing. And the other part of this is that you're supposed to do it in really high heels. Mm-hmm. So people are doing it in 3-inch heels, 4-inch heels. They're balancing on top of mailboxes. They're balancing on top of stacks of books. I've seen people balance, like you said, the actress Brie Larson, on a singular beer can.
Yes.
I've seen people balance on an assortment of things. But here is where the challenge has gone incredibly wrong. While people are enjoying the fun of going viral or having people tune into their ability to do this and recreate this challenge, there's one influencer. Her name is Mariana Burakina, and she decided that she was going to attempt this challenge in really high heels, except for the fact that she fell and she fractured her back.
Yes.
Just weeks after giving birth. So currently, Mariana is healing from this incredibly freak encounter, this horrible accident, but she was diagnosed with a major spinal compression that did in fact lead to a full-on fracture. So if you're going to try and do this challenge, be forewarned. You could have dire consequences.
I've seen some people bust their ass doing this.
Oh, yes. And it's kids, it's adults, men, women, anyone who is trying to show just how well they can balance. All in good fun if you do it safely, but the consequences can be dire. All right. Another dire situation that has major consequences, once again, is our collective inability to discern fact from fiction, especially as it pertains to artificial intelligence. Last week, and for the last couple of weeks, there's been a video going around social media. It's been on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Your aunt may have sent it to you. Your cousin may have shared it with you, your grandmother, whomever, because it's super cute. And what the video is a big group of bunnies or rabbits on top of a trampoline. And the trampoline is bouncing, and the bunnies are bouncing on the trampoline. It's so cute.
I've seen the coyotes on the trampoline.
Coyotes on the trampoline. You might have seen other animals. You may have.
I just seen a deer.
A deer.
Yeah.
I think I've seen cows. But the thing is, all of these videos are created by artificial intelligence.
Oh.
They are all AI.
The bunny one's fake?
The bunny one is fake.
Aww.
And 200 million views later and 25 million likes later after going viral, there are different accounts on social media that are now exposing how fake this video is. They're wanting to educate people on how easily we can be duped.
Next, you tell me Santa Claus isn't real.
I won't dare say that. Dare. And how dare you even insinuate such a thing?
I'm just saying, next, you'll tell me that because you're telling me bunnies on a trampoline, they're not real.
Who do you think I am? Not a horrible
Don't
person.
you think that you, as the nice load lady, should advocate for all fake AI stuff to be labeled?
I do.
She can advocate it. Don't bring your agenda into this show.
It's our agenda, Mo.
Our?
I'm absolutely a proponent of all media having a disclaimer at the beginning if it is AI, because we should know there are so many really ingenious imagery or images and videos that dupe us at every corner that we look. And in this case, this particular video, again, 200 million views, 25 million interactions via likes and shares on TikTok and other places. And now people are finding out that this video was not real. It got me. When I saw it, I thought it was real, but come to find out, this and many others are the product of AI.
So disappointing.
When we come back, we're going to get into a Minnesota meteorologist that stopped his broadcast to do something pretty unique. And then we're going to talk about the Jet Sue holiday. What the heck is that?
The what?
Jet Sue. Nothing beats a Jet Sue holiday.
Jet Sue.
Jet 2, but you'll hear why it's Jet Sue and other things. A lot of fun.
It's Later with Mo Kelly, part 2 of the Viral Load. We'll be back in just a moment. KFI AM 640. We're live on YouTube, and you got to tune into YouTube so you can see the stories. As we're talking about the stories, you get to see Tiffany, Hobbs, and more. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Now it's time for the Viral Load with Tiffany. Live on KFI is Later with Mo Kelly. She'll talk about the top hits on social media. The Viral Load with Tiffany Hobbs.
KFI AM 640 is now time for part 2 of the Viral Load.
A Minnesota meteorologist has gone viral for doing something that kind of went against the grain. He was in the middle of a forecast, and the forecast was pretty bleak. And this meteorologist, Nick Jansen, out of the Rochester news station KTTC, he's their chief meteorologist, decided to pause the broadcast, pause his conversation to do something interesting. Let's hear the audio, Steph.
35 customers impacted over there, and just looking at Rochester Public Utilities right now, only one outage so far. So we'll keep tracking the weather outages as they come, but for right now, looks like Xcel Energy and Goodhue County Co-op Electric seeing the most outages at this moment.
All right, thanks, Zach, for that. Sorry, I just had to text my wife. Baby was sleeping well tonight, so
that's going to be over with at this point in time. Looking again at these two cells, so really strong wind starting to move through Rochester, so we could see anywhere from 40 to maybe 70 miles per hour.
So what you heard there is his forecast, Nick Jansen's forecast, interrupted temporarily, and you heard someone else kind of fill in because there was dead air. And what Nick Jansen was doing to cause the dead air is he was texting his wife, who has a newborn baby or an infant baby at home, making sure that wife and baby were secure in the basement because there were tornado warnings.
We have the video right now on YouTube at Mr. Mo Kelly.
So the forecast actually continued with no further interruptions. But of course, a few days later and within that time, Nick Jansen did receive quite a bit of mail from viewers, emails that were critical of him pausing his forecast. And Nick Jansen clapped back, as we like to say, by saying that he takes his job and his safety very seriously, and that he is also a husband and a father first. He went on to say, in the middle of severe weather, I decided to take a brief moment to make sure my wife and child were safely in the basement. That's not me being unprofessional. It's me being human. I am a husband and a father first. Let's all try to show each other a little more understanding and respect in life. That video, the previous video with the forecast, both went viral, especially on Facebook, with over 8 million views.
Can I interject there? Because I want to relate this to the California audience where we had the fires going on. Mm-hmm. You may not have heard it. You may not have seen it because that was prior to the YouTube video simulcast, but I was in constant communication with my family, my wife, and see what was going on and coordinating what we would need to do. Tuala was doing the same thing. The first night of the fires, unfortunately, you know how that story turned out. Yeah. I said to him before we got on the air, Tuala, if you need to go, go. Now, the audience doesn't know, and if they would have happened to see it, I would have felt the same way. Damn it, family first. It's not going to railroad the show or, it's just... Let people be human. It wasn't like he was texting, playing Minecraft or something.
No, he broke for a very worthy reason, explained it. And for anyone to criticize that just absolutely shows, I'd say, a lack of humanity. Okay, talking about humanity. Humanity never disappoints, is always available for laughing and for making fun of. And in this case, we're dealing with a budget travel package company. You know, those travel package companies where you can spend $200-$300, get your flight, get your accommodations, and enjoy even some sort of excursion because it's a package. And these package deals are available across the globe. This one specifically is out of Europe. There's a British travel package company called Jet2, the number 2. And for weeks and weeks and weeks, your social media feeds may have been dominated by the sounds that you're about to hear next. Go for it, Steph.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save up to £240 for a family of 4. Don't miss out. Book now with Jet2 Holidays.
Jet2 Holiday.
Don't miss out.
The reason I said Jet2 is because people have mistakenly heard the accent of that commercial presenter and interpreted it as being Jet2, but it's technically Jet2.
I thought it was Spanish, like you just conjugated. No, not Jet2, but Jet2.
Jet2 Holiday. Now, here's the thing. That's pretty benign. That commercial, sure, you've heard it or something like it 1,000 times. But what you don't know is that this 2024 commercial has now gone viral because the audio from that commercial is being paired with all sorts of videos across the internet that are anything but relaxing or holiday-esque. And they've gone viral, again, all over social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. There's one video specifically. Here are some examples. There's a person getting knocked over by a splash on a water slide. They slide off the side of the slide, and you hear in the background, nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
I like your accent. Do that one more time.
I'm going to.
Okay.
And then there's a person who is hit by a rebounding axe. You know, those axe throwing ranges? Well, the axe bounces off of the wall and hits this woman. And you hear under this video, nothing beats a Jetsu holiday.
Nothing beats a Jetsu holiday.
Exactly. And there's another one. There's an elephant grabbing a woman's face with its trunk as she vacations in Thailand. The most liked video that uses the sound has since racked up over 35 million views, and it shows someone opening a huge curtain in what appears to be a hotel room, only to reveal a surprisingly small window. And under that video, you hear,
nothing beats a Jetsu holiday.
They're everywhere. That Jetsu sound has become one of the most popular sounds across the internet. So if you've been hearing it and you've been wondering, what the heck is a Jet2 or Jetsu holiday? Now you know. It comes from a 2024 commercial, and it is all the rage. You can put it under anything, and it makes that video exponentially funnier.
Or
does it? It makes it funny. You have to find good videos, right? Before we go, I am going to be doing my first remote, Mo Kelly, with my show, Saturdays with Tiffany, that airs 5 to 7 p.m. Yes.
Do what?
Do what?
Do what? Nothing beats a Jetsu holiday.
Nothing beats a Jetsu holiday.
Except the Tiffany Hobbs remote.
We will be at Descanso Restaurant on the heels of the Fork Report this Saturday. Neil Saavedra is doing a continued birthday celebration and broadcasting the Fork Reporter. I will be there broadcasting Saturdays with Tiffany from 5 to 7 p.m. Descanso Restaurant on Wilshire in the Miracle Mile. Wonderful Mexican food right across from the La Brea Tar Pits. I would love for you all to come out.
Turn on my mic. Mexican food?
Mexican food.
What else? Do they have this?
Liposomal bovine colostrum.
They have an expansive bar. So
Okay.
It's a beautiful restaurant. It's going to be a really fun event. If you've never come out to KFI Remote, they're a lot of fun. If you're a Later with Mo Kelly listener, you should have been out because Mo does them all the time.
When is this
especially
again?
This is what now?
When is it? What day?
This is Saturday from 5 to 7. This Saturday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Descanso Restaurant on Wilshire.
Nothing beats a Jetsu holiday.
Woo-hoo! Hope to see you there. We will have giveaways and all sorts of fun things.
Are you going to do the Nicki Minaj challenge?
I will, maybe if you do it with me, if you come.
No.
Yes.
I don't wear heels.
You don't have to. You can wear your sneakers. We'll just balance on top of a table.
That sounds like a table dance.
And then if you fall or while you're doing it, we'll play this under it. Right, Steph?
I would rather eat breast milk ice cream.
Liposomal bovine colostrum.
Colostrum has never sounded worse.
It just sounds like one of those colon
Colostomy.
tests, to make sure. Never mind. KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere. The iHeartRadio app. Thank you very much, Tiffany.
Thank you.
Saturday, 5 to 7.
Nothing beats a Jetsu holiday. Or Saturdays with Tiffany remote. I almost said later with Saturdays.
Later with Saturdays?
Later with Saturdays with Tiffany.
Tiffany's with Mo Kelly?
Sans bovine colostrum ice cream.
Liposomal bovine colostrum.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
KFI, Later with Mo Kelly. We're live everywhere on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and the iHeartRadio app. And we're going to have a misunderstanding and disagreement in the studio already because Carnisha was trying to discuss this story. She took a side and she took the wrong side. So we're going to have to straighten her out. There was this incident which occurred on July 14th in which a young child and mom visited an aquarium, an aquarium where things are swimming around. And according to the mom, her son was accosted by an octopus. The son actually was covered in bruises, so there was an altercation. This is what mom had to say, and she spoke about it in a TikTok video. So I really can't take you so seriously. It's not like you went to the police. It's not like you went to a lawyer. You went to TikTok. But mom, Brittany Tarrant, said this, quote, "The octopus starts coming out of the tank. And the reason we don't have pictures or videos of this is because my friend was also freaking out." Well, you're saying there's no video from the venue, but look, she has no video. Okay. And then she went on saying that the octopus wrapped itself around my son's arm, Leo, and was not letting go. This happened at the San Antonio Aquarium. But the opposing count is mom leaned the child over the barrier. Carnisha, it says it in the headline. It's like leaning your head into a shark tank. Was that mom?
No.
Oh, mom is cute. Maybe I want to take her side. You can see mom on YouTube. No, but if you lean your child into the octopus tank and the octopus then grabs your child, it's not the octopus being wrong.
That's the mom?
Right?
I think.
Okay, let me just say this.
Okay.
And I mean this very respectfully. Mom could get it. In a L.A. Sparks throwing stuff on the court sort of way.
Oh, you hear Tawala way back out there laughing loudly.
So I can go ahead and get my rim shot. No, since I earned that.
No,
this is what the San Antonio Aquarium had to say. Quote, in this instance, the guest leaned her child over the exhibit barrier, allowing him to reach into the habitat without staff supervision. If you reach your hand into Shark Tank and your hand gets bitten off, that's too bad for you. If you reach into the snapping turtle tank and the turtle snaps, you're assed out. That's on you. That's your fault. You're not supposed to enter the lion's den. You're not supposed to go into the tiger enclosure. You're not supposed to reach into the octopus tank. The octopus can grab on like a vise. They're not going to let go. Why would you even though you are fine, okay? Why would you put your child in the octopus tank? I want to side with you, fine, mom.
I mean, fine doesn't equal intellect.
I didn't say she had to be smart. I'm just saying she's fine. And look, my father told me a long time ago, fine is worth $5 in your pocket. Because, men will go out of their way to do something for you to help you out. And I would love to help her out, but she's just wrong. She's wrong with her fine ass.
I think this is called play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
I can see why she reached out on TikTok. She doesn't seem that smart. I can't even hear her voice. It's like, and I reached into the tank and I wasn't expecting the octopus to reach out and grab my sinuses. It was too much. She doesn't seem that smart. Her voice didn't sound like that, but I envisioned her voice sounding like that.
This is just.
She has nice facial features.
She does, and like you said, to go on social media and try to appeal to the public for sympathy is I think indicative of her decision making.
Now it's not fair. We're showing you video of the child. I guess some other person had a screenshot of it, and the child's arm is all the way in the tank, all the way in.
It is.
So there's no way that the octopus could have reach the child outside the tank, because everyone walks by the tank and haven't had this problem before. It was an open tank near the top, and the octopus said, "Excuse me, why are you reaching in my house?" All right, Carnisha.
Why is the tank open? Why do we have
wait. You're going to blame the victim? You're going to say, if I leave the door open to my house and you walk in, you are going to blame me?
But I'm just asking, why would you have an open tank with an octopus?
You've never been to an aquarium before?
A long time ago.
There are things.
Sound like New Orleans.
Look here, don't do that.
Okay, let me just make this real simple. Just because you have access to something, it doesn't mean you have a right to actually go in there.
I agree.
Okay, let's say it's maybe January 6th and you just happen to be walking around the Capitol. Just because you kick in the window and you run over some 400 Capitol Police, it doesn't mean you can just walk into the Capitol building. Okay?
The octopus stood its ground. This child invaded its home.
It's simpler than that. It's castle doctrine.
It's castle doctrine. And the octopus defended itself.
The octopus didn't have a gun.
Or 8 of them.
It's true. Well, it had these 8 arms,
8 little mini
So
guns.
I will allow you to apologize on behalf of this fine ass mom. She is fine. Stephanie, am I wrong? Is she fine?
You're not wrong, and I also listened to some audio. She definitely didn't sound like the way you pointed out.
She doesn't?
No.
She sounds intelligent?
Well, not okay, I'll give you that. She doesn't sound intelligent.
Oh, no.
But she's got a very
sexy voice?
Nice way of talking.
All right, wait. Okay, you can play it on your end,
Let me
can't you?
see if it's just like 2 seconds.
I just want to hear a voice. Too much good stuff. Yeah,
Nothing beats a Jetsu holiday.
Talk to me, girl. Talk to me, baby. What's your name? Oh, yeah, she's hot. If I were 35 years younger and single, I'd talk to her.
35. Wow. Oh, look at the kid's arm. Those are some significant bruises.
Yeah, but Child Protective Services should have intervened. You got it, Steph?
To her 6-year-old son Leo at the San Antonio Aquarium.
He starts saying, "Mom, it's not letting me go." And way too calmly.
Oh, she got that raspy voice.
Hold you.
Oh, yeah. You got to tune into YouTube to see her. Just the guys. Or maybe the women, too. You know, we like what we like. But
He starts saying, "Mom, it's not letting me go." And way too calmly, the octopus starts coming.
I need to see. She got an IG page. Brittany Taryn. Taryn.
She probably does.
Oh, she does. No, she knows exactly what she's doing.
She knows.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing. Wearing that little blouse of hers, talking all sexy on the TikTok. Don't say the TikTok. Brittany Taryn. No. Wait. We're going to look it up right now. Instagram.com. Search.
Do you know how to spell her name?
Yeah, it's written in the.
Oh, it's in the article.
Yeah, it's Britney, and I can't do it on my computer. I have to do it on my phone. And her last name is Taryn. Brittany.
I was wondering if she maybe was like she had an accent or something, but yeah, that was her.
Oh yeah,
she's a model.
Oh, she probably put her son up to it.
She's a model.
Wait a minute, what's her
shenanigans?
It looks like at Brittany Taryn _ modeling. If this is actually her.
Oh, it's her. Yes, yes. Brittany Taryn _ modeling.
See, shenanigans.
Oh yeah. This is all a scheme. She was doing it for the gram.
See, Carnacia, just have Daniel stick his hand into an octopus tank, and there you go.
Don't leave an octopus tank open. Children are curious, okay?
Well, tell Daniel that there's like money at the bottom.
No. She hoisted her child. The child is 6 years old and could not reach on her own.
There's no way.
She leaned him over the barrier, per the headline. It's not because the tank was open. It's because the mom, who had dreams of stardom, wanted her 15 minutes of fame, picked up her son, who's an ugly child, by the way.
Don't do that.
Child.
I know that she had nothing to do with this child. The child must look like his dad.
Mo. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio. I helped her career out.
Wow.
I shouted out her IG.
Gosh. The views expressed on this show are solely Mo Kelly's, not those of the others.
Yeah, she's fine. The child is, visually challenged.
The child looks just like her mom.
I think it's a boy.
Oh, his mom.
Oh, no.
You said that out loud.
Signing off.
It's a boy. It's a boy.
Okay. Mark Runner shaking his head disdainfully.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
And before we get out of here, last segment, I make no apologies. I meant everything I said. So let's just get that out of the way right now. Okay. All right. Oh, actually, I do make one apology. I went to Brittany Taryn's Instagram. It's not as flattering as the YouTube video. It's not as flattering.
That's kind of true.
And if I say exactly why, you'll like me even less. Okay, it would be very, very inappropriate for me to talk about how flat her ass is. Be very inappropriate. I don't want to do that. Okay.
You have standards.
Look, it's not like I'm trying to be politically correct, and I don't want to objectify the woman.
No.
This is 2025. There's no place for that. I'm just saying, if I didn't have an ironing board, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
She should thank you for that.
She should.
It's constructive criticism.
And if I could get her to meet the nice exercise lady and maybe do some squats She might be in there.
I don't think squats would help.
See, that was Tiffany
Because
Hobbs.
squats can only do so much. That's proven. You can ask
Okay, well, I'm
Claudine
just saying,
when she comes back.
when you have none, anything is better than none. Okay, she can get a little.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why she's trying to generate interest in her career using her child as a sacrifice so that she can then somehow get revenue from the public to pay for the things that she doesn't have. Don't be surprised if in 6 months she has, something back
like
there.
a BBL?
Yeah.
The creamy one in the Momigos says, Mo, you ought to ask her for an interview. I don't know if I can ask her for an interview
Not
now. I mean, I've kind of like burned that bridge. It's like, hey, Brittany, would you like to come on this show? And they said, what show is this? It's called Later with Mo Kelly. So, send me a link so I can know what it's about. And then they hear this last segment. Look, she may not know what Nasitol means.
Oh. Now everyone does.
Mark, do you know what Nasitol is?
Please tell me, Mo.
Stefan, do you know what Nasitol is?
Yeah.
It's a disease.
Okay. I know Tiffany knows, and I know Tawala knows, and I think Carnisha knows, and I damn sure know Daniel knows. Nasitol is a medical condition.
Yes.
When you have no acetol.
I see.
And she unfortunately suffers from Nasitol.
Now that you
which
mention
is
it,
no cure.
I'm pretty sure I heard RFK Jr. talking about that.
Might as well. We have the same medical expertise.
Yeah, exactly.
As in none. Yeah, I was supposed to have a final thought tonight, but you know what? I thought it would be better to talk about Brittany Tarrant. But, they were talking in the chat about how they feel that this was a complete stunt. And the more I think about it, it seems like it was a stunt. It was intentional to put her child up, arm in the tank, knowing that the octopus was going to go octopus. And then you'd have a news story, and she's got news coverage. And if you look at when the news was talking to her, she was really glammed up.
Yeah.
Really glammed up. And I'm thinking like, wow, she's hot. And then I saw the Instagram. I was like, she's not. Look, I'm not trying to single her out for Nasitol. I'm saying it's relevant to the story. Yeah. She's prominently featured in the story. Her child was prominently featured. Never mind. It's just time to go. Coming up next is Coast to Coast with George Norrie. I wonder if George knows what Nasitol is.
No.
I wonder if he'd try that colostrum ice cream. I was really hoping you'd ask him about that.
George is a dignified man.
Liposomal bovine colostrum.
Breast milk, anyone?
Everybody loves ice cream, Mo. Everybody.
You scream ice cream, we all scream for
Liposomal bovine colostrum.
KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
KFI and KOST HD2, Los Angeles, Orange County. More stimulating talk.